Hello, 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 everybody. Can y'all hear me? Can you guys hear me? I have to say before anything, to my moderators, I accidentally hit that button, and it took a lot of people's, took everybody's wrench. So if you're was a moderator for me, please let me know so I can add you back. Okay, I added you, Miss Snow, and I'll add you back as you come in. But I accidentally hit that. Frankie, was you a moderator? I don't remember. I had a lot of moderators and I accidentally hit that button and deleted them. You was? Okay. Let me go back. And Kim too. I deleted every one of them because I was deleting one and ended up deleting everybody. I was like, oh, shit. And then Kim, hang on. I was trying to figure out who all is my moderators. Let me fix that right quick, guys, because I accidentally deleted all my moderators. And Kim. Was you a moderator too, Audrey? I think Audrey was. Add her too. But as y'all come in, I'll fix them. I'm sorry, but I accidentally deleted everybody off my moderator list. You're welcome. I've put you back, Miss Sherry. Very, very. Okay. Do you got your wrench now, Audrey? Yeah, she's got a wrench. Okay, good. How about you, Kim? Did you get it? Let me take this down. I went to delete one and I deleted the whole thing. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. And I'm sorry about that, guys. Let me take this down. My cow. um and let me creative spirit. Hang on. Let me put hers back too. Because I accidentally deleted everybody. Okay. There we go. I think I got everybody so far in here who was my moderators. Just let me know if you see somebody because I accidentally deleted the whole thing. So I'm sorry about that, guys. But we'll get y'all back as they come in. So as you see, what I'm talking about today is that we're going to go back down a rabbit hole, but this time it's a different rabbit hole. And it's a H trafficking hole. I want to open everybody's eyes up and let them know what's really been going on in the United States and around the world, and possibly what happens to these little ones when they go missing. I know a lot of people don't want to talk about it or wants to turn a blind eye towards it, but let me put that trigger warning up there too. Thank you all. But it is something that we need to address. And so I'm going to show you some clips. Remember me talking about Isaac Cappy to you guys? I'm actually going to show you a clip of that. But I want to show you this clip when a lot of people says, oh, they're just conspiracy theorists. They don't know nothing. That's not true. That's not really happening. Well, I'm going to show you something that's going to prove it and let you guys decide for yourself. Now, this is Jason Mumbo and his two children. One's a boy on the left, or on the right's a boy, and a girl that looks just like Denise from the Cosby Show, who is her mother. I want you to watch this video and watch his hand on her chest. I don't know if I can make it any bigger. I don't think I can. So, but I want you guys to see this and decide for yourself. Look right here. Look what he's doing with his hand. And she tells him to stop. Now, this is her father. And look what he's doing. Okay, so you got a wrench too? Miss V, I accidentally deleted everybody on my thing, so I'm putting you back on there. As everybody comes in, I'm going to add you back to the list, okay? You got your wrench back, Miss V. I accidentally deleted everybody. Can you guys hear me good? Can you guys see that for yourself? I know it's small to see, but can you see how he's fondling his young daughter in this video? And she tells him to stop. Now, this is playing music, so I can't really play it. But look, watch his hand right there. Watch his hand. Now, you can't tell me that's not fondling her. She turns around and tells him to stop. This is his teenage daughter. Watch how he's doing. She knows exactly what he's doing. Did you see that? And he acts like he don't know. What? I mean, come on, guys. You hear me? Okay. You're welcome, Miss Fee. But this is what's been going on with our celebrities. And it gets much worse. No, it's not all conspiracy. So, can you all see that? Yeah, this little girl, Denise, actually, the one that played Denise, I forget what her name was, is the mother of this little girl. And she actually divorced him. I wonder why. I wonder why. Let me see if I can fix this to where I can talk and read it, because I'm having a hard time reading this. Hang on just a second, you guys. So I'm going to show you another clip. Everybody wants proof. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring the proof because I feel like this is a much needed. Oh, yeah, I guarantee he was on. No, Epstein wasn't. He wasn't. Hey, why did Denise leave him? I think that's why. Probably why. I mean, he obviously did not care that he was fondling this girl in front of everyone. But I'm going to bring that back down. And I'm going to bring up, remember I told you about Isaac Cappy? Do y'all remember that? That I told you about Isaac Cappy? What is this? Can you guys see me? Wait, hang on. This here. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Let me bring this up. Isaac Cappy. You remember me telling you about that? Well, I'm going to show you some video footage that I found. I'm going to bring it up. And I'm going to show you what was told. What he told. Now, get this. 2 weeks after he told this and exposed this, he ended up jumping off supposedly killing himself, which I absolutely don't believe he did. So here we go. Let's see. I think it's this one right here. Can you guys hear it? Hang on. Here we go. Hang on. Okay. I'm glad I found this, because this is one clip from many. But this one is where he exposes Tom Hanks as being a pedophile. And after that, after he'd done this, about a week later, Tom Hanks posted a thing about being roadkill in the area where he supposedly killed himself. So, yeah, knowledge is power. Hello, can you hear me? Can you guys hear? Are y'all able to hear it? Hang on. Can you hear this, what I'm sharing? Hang on. What do I do? Let me see. Hang on. I don't think you guys can hear it. Who is Jenny? Hi, Jenny. Let me see here. Let me bring it back up and play it. But now get this. He is a Isaac Cappy is a director and an actor. He played in movies, and he started hanging out with these Hollywood elites. And he started, and I've got more clips as well to go on here, but this is one of the clips that they had took down that you couldn't find. And we hear you. We can't hear Isaac. Hang on. Let me see. I hope it lets me. Hang on.
Steven Spielberg is a pedophile. Oh, I'm not going to talk about Tom Hanks either, who is also a pedophile. There's this girl, Sarah Ruth Ashcraft, on Twitter, who has been accusing Tom Hanks of raping her when she was 13. Her dad sold her to Tom Hanks. It is so rampant. It is so bad. But watch for the symbolism, because these people out themselves with the symbols. The very top levels, these people are just sick and psycho. Look into the Rothschild family. You heard it's cannibals. Yeah, there is cannibalism. The higher you go, the more sick it gets. A lot of people are kind of born into this. They grow up in it. They are abused. And through the abuse, especially as a child, you can break someone's subconscious mind. Look into MK Ultra. It's music, it's film, it's art. Look into Marina Abramovich. Is Oprah a pedophile? Well, let's see. Hanks, Weinstein. I mean, the company she keeps, as rich as she is, I have a feeling she is very high up in the cult. And this, make no mistake, this is a cult. There is a widespread cult that is worldwide, and it's fucking bad, guys.
Okay. Hey, Wendy. So this is just one clip from the video that he released before he supposedly committed suicide. I'm going to find the clip for you guys that Megan Walsh made, talking about how abused little Shawnee Ramsey was, and that she was a victim of a human trafficking. Oh, yeah. Oprah's really bad. She spreads hate. She's not who she used to be. I used to think that Oprah was a really good person, but she's not, in my opinion. But after this was released, Tom Hanks took his wife and became citizens of Australia because he was afraid. In my opinion, he was afraid that, people were going to look at him different. And they do. They absolutely do. I would have never thought that Tom Hanks had anything to do with this kind of stuff, but he absolutely does. So let me see what else I can find here. Hang on. I showed you the one of hang on. But that's just one of them. Let me see if I can somebody's calling me. Hang on. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. I'm on a live right now, bud. But okay. I want to try to get on my TikTok so I can show you more of this because there is more. Let me try to get on here and see. I want to show you some more of what Isaac Cappy had to say. There's a lot. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can get on here so I can show you guys exactly what Isaac Cappy had to say. And that, as like I said, Isaac Cappy come forth and lost his life through exposing these people. Okay, so let's see if I can bring this up. I don't know if we can hear it or not, but we'll.
Blackmail. They want something on you that they can hold over your head so they can basically own you. And they film it. That's what runs the whole system, basically. They want compromised people because they're easy to control. First time it really hit me was at Seth's. We went over there, played Mafia. It's a role-playing game that we play. Seth turned to me and opened up this secret bookshelf, and he's like, "This is where we keep the children." And I was like, Seth said, "We now need to have a talk about chicken." And I was like, "Oh God." And then he basically admitted that he's a pedophile. What are they going to, how do you get out? Like, everyone is threatened. I want you to realize there's a bigger system of control. There's a bigger system of control that is at play. And I want people to open their eyes to it because people don't want to believe, they can't believe that something so evil is happening, how this stuff is all connected. Because when you're talking about like really elite levels, the name of the game is blackmail. They want something on you that they can hold over your head so they can basically own you, and they film it. That's what runs the whole system, basically. They want compromised people because they're easy to control. First time it really hit me was at Seth's. We went over there, played Mafia. It's a role-playing game that we play. Seth turned to me and opened up this secret bookshelf, and he's like, "This is where we keep the children." And I was like, Seth said, "We now need to have a talk about chicken." And I was like, "Oh God."
For children.
And then he basically admitted that he's a pedophile. What are they going to, how do you get out? Like, everyone is threatened. I want you to realize there's a bigger system of control. There's a bigger system of control that is at play. And I want people to open their eyes to it because people don't want to believe, they can't believe that something so evil is happening, how this stuff is all connected. Because when you're talking about like really elite levels, the name of the game is blackmail. They want something on you that they can hold over your head so they can basically own you, and they film it. That's what runs the whole system, basically. They want compromised people because they're easy to control. First time it really hit me was at Seth's.
Okay. Where he was talking.
Oh, Jimmy Savile. Yes, I'm getting into that. That's on my notes here. Jimmy Savile raped and murdered hundreds of kids over the course of 3 decades or longer. No one ever looked into it. And he hung out with the royal family. He was knighted. Mark Thompson he runs the New York Times. Now, Mark Thompson was head of the BBC for years and years and years. They covered up allegations. They covered up abuse. They let him run rampant. If someone like that is running a giant media organization, what are they going to say? What are they going to tell you? Are they going to tell you the truth? No, no, they're not going to tell the truth. That's why when people say the news is fake, it's because it's run by these people who are into some very, 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 very sick stuff. They do the bidding of whoever pays them. They're not journalists. They're not journalists at all. You know, we're around the media. You're told who to trust, who to like, and the people who are telling you who to like are compromised. The people, the actors, the musicians, everybody, those people are compromised at the top levels. Oh, Jimmy Savile. Yes, I'm getting into that. That's on my notes here. Jimmy Savile raped and murdered hundreds of kids over the course of
That was a lot. Let me see if I
3
can-
decades or longer. Steven Spielberg is a pedophile. Oh, I'm not going to talk about Tom Hanks either, who is also
2 weeks
a
after.
pedophile. There's this girl, Sarah Ruth Ashcraft, on Twitter, who has been accusing Tom Hanks of raping her when she was 13. Her dad sold her to Tom Hanks. It is so rampant. It is so
Everything
bad. But watch for the symbolism, because
we talk about.
these people out themselves with the symbols. The very top levels, these people
Even
are
this-
just sick and psycho. Look into the Rothschild family. You heard it's cannibals. Yeah, there is cannibalism. The higher you go, the more sick it gets. A lot of people are kind of born into this. They grow up in it. They are abused. And through the abuse, especially as a child, you can break someone's subconscious mind. Look into MK Ultra. It's music, it's film, it's art. Look into Marina Abramovich. Is Oprah a pedophile? Well, let's see. Hanks, Weinstein. I mean, the company she keeps, as rich as she is, I have a feeling she is very high up in the cult. And this, make no mistake, this is a cult. There is a widespread cult that is worldwide, and it's fucking bad, guys. Steven Spielberg is... Do you know anyone who is murdered because of this? Not personally, but people are murdered for it. I did something really dumb.
This is his last video.
I'm not suicidal.
He's terrified in
I'm
the.
not suicidal.
He's terrified.
Am I afraid of something? I'm afraid of.
Hang on. This was the very last video that was done right here before he allegedly unalived himself. And you can see that somebody else is in that room with him. When you watch this, watch him. He's trying to tell us something without telling us something. And after this happened, he allegedly unalived himself. But a week before this happened, Tom Hanks posted on his, I think, Instagram that there would be roadkill where he allegedly unalived himself in that area. And yeah. So I'll let you watch it, but this is him terrified. Watch closely.
No, I should be, because bad things are coming my way. I can assure you of that.
Tom Hanks had posted this IG picture a few weeks back. It states, Historic Route 66. Roadkill? I hope not. It's no coincidence that Isaac was suicided by jumping off a bridge, landing on the highway and being killed by a car. This was a clear play on how Isaac was about to be killed.
Do you know anyone who is murdered because of this? Not personally, but people are murdered for it. I did something really dumb. I'm not suicidal. I'm not suicidal. Am I afraid of something? I'm afraid of...
Somebody's in that room with him.
No, I should be, because bad things are coming my way. I can assure you of that.
Tom Hanks had posted this IG picture a few weeks back. It states...
So yeah, that to me screams everything.
I'm a previous... Haiti has an extra...
Hang on.
Did you say cardiology?
But yeah, those are the videos that I felt those and I was like, wow. Those are the videos of Isaac Cappy. Isaac Cappy exposed them and ultimately lost his life. Do you all not think it's funny that a lot of these people are falling dead with heart attacks? How many of y'all have noticed that in the last month, several celebrities and like even I think one of the ball players fell over. So yeah, this man right here, he's the one that exposed it. So it's something that we need to know about. It's something that we don't just, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm glad that Cher did do that, Holly, because us as creators need to know what they're doing to the children, what they're doing. And we had Liani on here, who used to be my mod, and everything Yanni says, all you have to do is go on TikTok and watch their videos. The exposing of the elites and the Hollywood people and Epstein's Island and all those people and what they've done to the children is exactly what Yanni was talking about. You know, I think JR is in Mar-a-Lago. Who is JR? But I'm going to try to find you all. Hello, Giselle. I missed you too. Hello, hello. But so many children, I mean, they're getting to where they are coming up on the streets and stealing kids right out of parents' hands. So, us as a community, I feel like we need to join together and bring awareness, and warn people to not let their kids just go to anyone's home. Don't let your kids walk alone or be out in the neighborhood or even the yard by themselves. Jimmy Savile. Yeah, I would like to see if I could find the one, if I could, I should have had that ready here. If I could get on my TikTok, I could show you a lot more. Or let's see here. There's so many things out here that we're unaware of. And I, as a creator and as a Christian, want to bring awareness to it. So let's see if I can bring up my thing here and find. I can't see this thing here. Hang on. I'm having a hard time here. Hang on. But I want to bring it up because of. Let's see. I can't see. Hang on. Try to bring it up. I'm going to go back and find that where I found that Megan Walsh interview talking about how JonBenet Ramsey was a very abused child. And if you go here, and if you've not joined me since, you can look at this picture here of her at a pageant and see that Giswell, Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend, right there in the corner. And she's also been seen in other pageants that JonBenet Ramsey was in. But Megan Walsh, she said that JonBenet was very abused and that her unaliveness was due to a human trafficking gone wrong. Like they went too far with her one night, and that's what happened. And that's why the note happened. And I think that's why Patsy died, because she let it happen. These people want fame and fortune, even over their own souls. They sell their souls. I mean, how many celebrities has got on here and said, I've sold my soul to the devil. I've sold my soul. It's too late for me. I've sold my soul, So, yeah. Let's see. I was going to try to see if I can find. Oh, here it is. Let me see if I can find more, because I post a lot more on my regular channel. So let me see. Oh, yeah. Hang on just a second. I'm going to try to bring up some more for you guys if I can. Hang on. Just a second. If it'll let me. But I don't think it's going to bring it up. No. It's not going to let me bring that one up. But I'm still going to go and try to find. Let's, let's go to TikTok because you can find a lot more on TikTok about it than you can any other site. And I think that's why they're trying to silence TikTok, because TikTok is not run by our government, but by the Chinese government. So they're not going to censor as much as let's see. Let me see if I can bring that up. I can't sign into it because if I signed into it, I could bring up a lot, but I don't know how I could do that. So maybe, uh, uh, maybe I can see if I can find some of that. Well, maybe let me try to log in here into my TikTok. So hang on. Continue with Facebook. Hang on just a second. Maybe I can do that. I can't see that well. These are reading glasses. So let's see. Maybe we can get that through here with TikTok. No, it's not going to let me bring it up. Let's see if we can find. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Hang on just a second. It's not going to let me do it. So I'll just have to do what I can. Hey, Renee. In your opinion, is Don T involved too? Hey, Bo Evans. Hey, wise old lady. Aaron Carter and the Backstreet Boys record label. Oh yeah, a lot of them die. See, like Isaac Cappy said, that they get people to sign these contracts. Well, they have to be initiated into the they have to be initiated into like they sell their soul. So they have to be initiated. So that means they have to do horrible, horrible things like unalive children, drink their, BLOD, even cannibalism. They record it and then they have them. And then if they still continue to go against them, then they unalive them. That's just my opinion. And there's so much out there. I wish I could bring it up. I should have probably did it before the live. But if anybody wants to come up and talk about their experience or what they found out about it, that would be great. I know Miss Yanni was a victim of it. And so, hey, beautiful sunflower. And so, everything that she has said about it has been true. So, and it has come out. So I say stop supporting Disney. Disney has a new show called The Little Devil, and slowly but surely they are brainwashing. You've researched a lot, Renee. They're brainwashing our children. Disney. Do you ever notice that most of these kids that grow up on Disney, they end up either dead or on drugs? I mean, look at Britney Spears. She's a perfect example of being a very messed up child. Like she still is having problems. It's okay, beautiful sunflower. Oh, wait, let me get beautiful sunflower. Let me get your wrench back to you. I accidentally deleted everybody off of my moderator list. So as they come in, I have to add them back because I accidentally hit it because I went to delete someone off my moderator list and I ended up deleting everyone. And I don't remember everybody on the list. So as they come in, and it just happened right before this live. So Woody Allen, yeah. I mean, he didn't he marry his adopted child or his stepdaughter? They're ruthless. They don't care. They absolutely don't care. And I wish I could find that video, because before they unalived Isaac Cappy, before he was unalived, they actually he released a video, or someone released a video of little young girls in these big rich elites homes. What do I do with that pillow? Oh, here it is. And hey, Bo, you need a wrench too? Okay, Bo, just don't go getting mad at people and deleting them. I'll give you a wrench, Bo. Hey, sugar mama. Yeah, a lot of them. Hello, tree. Hello. But yeah. So yeah, this stuff goes on, you all, and it's pretty sick. And somebody's got to be a voice for these children. And I beg you at night to say a prayer for these children, because right now, oh heavens, but right now, there's children right now that is waiting, to be unalived or being abused by these rich Hollywood elites that people are being fooled by, letting their children practically worship these people. And I mean, even Jeffree Star said that, let me see if I can sign into my Instagram account. He's scared because he went against the Illuminati and kept his soul. And now he's afraid that he's going to be unalived because of it. So, yeah. So let's see here what we can find on Instagram here. Epstein's Island. Oh, let's see. It won't let me just here. Clear all. Just let me see the videos. The only one I really have on here right now is Ryan Upchurch. And I don't know how I feel about Ryan right now after all the whole other stuff that went on. I don't really have anything against him, but I don't know. Hopefully, I'll be saving this stuff for you guys and putting it on here so you can see more about it. But I did want to bring, I've heard about Nambia. What's Nambia? I used to love watching celebrities. Now I saw most of them in a bad light and can't stand the Kardashians. Well, the Kardashians is a big part of Balenciaga scandal. Well, everybody in that Balenciaga is a it's a clothing, and see if we can find anything on that, and that kind of explains everything that goes with the Balenciaga scandal. Let me bring up these pictures of these children that they put into with teddy bears in their ad. Let me bring this up here. That's in bondage. Now, this is one of their ads, and they act like that they didn't know anything about it. They act like they had no idea, when they are the ones. Now, look, you see these children? Look at their teddy bears. Their teddy bears is in bondage. These babies are carrying teddy bears. Isn't Balenciaga the company that promoted the kids' bondage? Yes, this is the pictures that they posted with these little children. And there's more pictures to come. Let me see what else we can find here. See these teddy bears? Look at these little babies. Like, these are babies, you guys. These are babies. Babies. Babies should not be exposed to this kind of stuff. Protect our babies. Let's see if we can find some more pictures of. There's others too. And in one of their pictures that they have, children's not sexualized. They're trying to force it. But one of the pictures that Balenciaga had, let's see if we can find some more of those pictures. is not just with the children and with the bondage teddy bears, but one has a tape and it says Balenciaga is spelled Ball, and if you know the meaning behind Baal in the Old Testament, the Baal god is the god that, well, it's a demon that they used to worship, and they used to kill their children and sacrifice them to this god. And God actually brought the Israelites down and destroyed them all. But throughout history, it decided to, that demon's, going to come back. And so they're actually worshiping um, the Baal from history. So this is all biblical, guys. This is all biblical. But this is the one that they had the most problems out of. They've ignored all the other stuff that they come out with. I mean, they have not, this is just nothing compared to what the main designer said. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find a video on the Balenciaga thing. Here, let's see what this guy has to say. Hang on just a second, guys. We'll see if we can bring that up. What they have to say about Balenciaga. Here we go. It's out. Hang on, I don't want to get a strike, so let me see if I can find one without music. But there's so much going on with Beyonce. Here, hang on just a second. Let's see, baby. Because a lot of times the thing is, put that down here and scroll down, and we'll listen to it. I want you to see some of this stuff, you guys.
Know about the Balenciaga kiddie porn campaign. Images of kids holding bears wearing BDSM clothing were released. The previous campaign shot a picture of a bag on top of a document referring to virtual child. The document also referenced court case Ashcroft versus Free Speech, which found the Child Pornography Prevention Act as a violation of free speech. There was an image of a model with a stack of Michael Borman's books behind her, who is a Belgian artist who paints children running around naked covered in blood. On one of the pictures of the children, there's dates on the wall, and one of the dates resembled the date of a sex abuse trial. The time on the clock of a picture from the campaign is 11:10, which apparently is the national time of pleasuring yourself or others. One parent of the kids that was on the campaign said their child had a great time on the Balenciaga set. Kim Kardashian kind of apologized, but never really apologized. Balenciaga released an apology last night, stating that they are suing the third-party agency in charge of the photo shoot.
So let me play that one more time so you all can hear that. And that picture that they have on there, and this is everything. A warning, but you guys need to know the severity of this. The picture that they show the toddlers with the BLL or BLOOD on it is a picture that the main designer of Balenciaga has on their Instagram, and it's of 3-year-olds being castrated. And I'm sorry, but you guys need to know this, that these people are this sick. So here we go.
You need to know about the Balenciaga kiddie porn campaign. Images of kids holding bears wearing BDSM clothing were released. The previous campaign shot a picture of a bag on top of a document referring to virtual child. The document also referenced court case Ashcroft versus Free Speech, which found the Child Pornography Prevention Act as a violation of free speech. There was an image of a model with a stack of Michael Borman's books behind her, who is a Belgian artist who paints children running around naked covered in blood. On one of the pictures of the children, there's dates on the wall, and one of the dates resembled the date of a sex abuse trial. The time on the clock of a picture from the campaign is 11:10, which apparently is the national time of pleasuring yourself or others. One parent of the kids that was on the campaign said their child had a great time on the Balenciaga set. Kim Kardashian kind of apologized, but never really apologized. Balenciaga released an apology last night, stating that they are suing the third-party agency in charge of the photo shoot.
Okay, there you have it. Oh, and there's so much more when it comes to these sickos. I mean, absolutely so much more. Let's see what he has to say. I can't play music. It won't let me play the music part of it, but Let's see if we can get that to come up. No. What the heck is that? Hang on. Let me see if I can bring it up. No. So let me go back. So I don't think. Let's see.
As kids, they told us to follow our dreams.
I want to make candles.
But the minute we started chasing them,
Hang on. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Let me go back. But you'll all get the point. I mean, these people are horrific. They are absolutely. We can't keep our heads in the sand anymore. We have to protect our children and other children as well at all costs. The more we can learn what to look for, the better prepared we are. Yes, and actually, there is symbols that, like, Ellen DeGeneres is all about pizza, and we all know that pizza is like the main symbol for, human trafficking, child pornography. And there's certain types of pizza that they use. So if you've ever seen Ellen DeGeneres push for that, she absolutely is. She actually does. Yeah, absolutely. This is something that we, as the people and as YouTube creators, I probably will get flagged on this video, but I feel like it's on my heart. I feel like God's put it on my heart to let people know that this is what's really going on, and that I have never heard of Balenciaga. You've never heard of Balenciaga? So, it gets worse. Kim Kardashian, like, they say, you remember when Lady Gaga had the meat suit? You remember that? A lot of people say that that was real human meat that she had on there. These people are sick. We don't even know. Yeah, Pizzagate. You never heard of Pizzagate? They try to hide it. I don't know if I can find anything up about it. It was all over, but they try to hide it. But a lot of people still have footage from downstairs at the pizza place that they scandal on here. Maybe I can find it with scandal. But let's see if I can find the Pizzagate scandal theories. Let's see if we can find a video to just kind of let you guys know. Here we go. Wait, from rumor to delusion. Rumor, experimental documentation that describes the post-truth Society of Pizzagate fake news story. So they're trying to discredit the Pizzagate, but I want to find it where someone actually found the truth out. Pizzagate really brings out steadfast Pizzagate theory. They're calling it a conspiracy theory. That's all you can really find out about it as conspiracy theories, because most of social media and the internet took it down. But what it is there's supposed to be a place, I think in New York City, that a pizza place called Comets or something like that. And downstairs is where they all meet up in their little red shoe club, and all the celebrity elites, and that's where they meet up to get together, like Epstein's Island, the red shoes. I watched all this on the fall of Cabal, which has been took off since then. But anyway, what they do is they take these children to these islands, these rich elites in these mansions. They strip them down from their clothes. They put red shoes on them. They send them out on the island to be hunted. And all these celebrities can hunt these children and do whatever they want to do with these children whenever they find them. And believe it or not, there's actually some survivors from that. And let me see if I can find a picture of them in their red shoes. It's called the Red Shoe Club. And these are celebrities. That's why when they they went into Epstein's Island. They found a picture of Bill Clinton in a dress in red shoes. So let me bring this up because I want you all to see this. And yes, the Vatican is involved in this stuff too. And did you all hear about where they was going to take and go up on Sinai Island and see here and make a new 10 commandments? And I said, oh, they will definitely. Here's the Red Shoe Club. Here's one of them where they read the red shoes that all represents pedophilia. Because they take these children and they unalive them and they basically do what they want to do with these children. Let's see, hang on. But it's actually from this Pizzagate, and that's where Pizzagate comes from, and all that. So let me see if I can bring this down. But it's a lot of these celebrities and Hollywood elites, rich celebrities. They do this stuff to children, and it's very terrifying. It's almost unreal. Facebook want to join. Oh, thank you, beautiful sunflower. It's almost unreal. I mean, you can almost just can't believe that this is actually what's happening in our world, that these little baby children, and most of these celebrities are demonic. They are devil worshipers. They've sold their souls to the devil for fame, and they will absolutely do anything. It is. Let me see if I can sign in. I've got more videos. Let me see if I can sign in that shows proof of this. When I watched The Fall of the Cabal, let's see. I don't know if I can remember that phone number. But when I watched The Fall of the Cabal, it blowed my mind because it actually showed video footage of one video footage was of a man rolling around in children's blood. He was sick, and oh my God, you would not believe what is on there. I can't remember my password on my other Facebook, or I would bring that up and show you guys these videos of more of what I found. I share it on my regular Facebook instead of my Critters Crime one. More. But let me see what I can find, and I'm going to see if I can... Jinkies, are you still in the chat? I don't know if she is or not, but if you look up one of those Chris Corner's last... It's, they don't even care anymore. They literally don't even care. They drink children's blood. They think it gives them youth and gives them powers because they worship the devil. And the devil does give people powers. He does. Not powers like God, but he gives them artificial powers. And so they think that the devil is their friend, but the truth is the devil hates them as much as he hates Christians. So, let me see if I can transfer these videos from my Facebook over to this Facebook. Hang on. That I have posted here. Oh, guys, let me see. The Isaac Cappy. Let's see. Let me get on TikTok and try to share some of these videos with you guys because I can save those TikTok videos to my Critters Crime.
Are y'all seeing the way that God is showing himself right now? Are you seeing what God is doing in this world? And for anyone who is still a non-believer, the Antichrist is already here. Now is this one a coincidence or something very evil going on?
Okay, hang on just a second. I got another one here. I want to show you this one here. I'll share this one. This is a shared one. And this just, I might get I probably won't get any view, like I'll probably lose views on this, but it won't let me. Hang on. Hang on. Let me see if I can go to my page. And then I'll bring it up. Okay. Here we go. Let me share this with you guys. I want you guys to see this. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. But you guys need to see this, okay? Of course, this is going to act up on me. Go back. Shoot. Burn it. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Are y'all there? Hang on. Darn it. I'm having trouble here. I don't know what's wrong with this computer. Let me bring it up here more. I won't do it. Hang on. It's not letting me bring it up. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that. It's not letting me bring it up here where I can like scroll down on it. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hang on just a minute. I got to get this fixed. Not letting me do it. It's not letting me scroll down on it. Hang on. Okay, guys. Wait just a second. Is Chibbly in here? Chibbly, Chibbly, Chibbly. Hang on, you guys. I'll bring it back up here. I don't know why it's doing that, but hopefully I'll be able to bring it up here now. All right. Hang on. Now. Hang on, guys. Let me bring it back up. I got it now. Finally. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Oh, it's going to give me a hard time now. It's not going to let me show it. You can't hear it. But it's showing all these celebrities and what they're doing. Let me see what that is. The devil worshippers. Madonna. Darn. Baby on the cross. See how they're mocking God? It's basically showing how they are mocking God on here. It just won't let me scroll down. That's the old devil. He's not wanting me to let you guys hear this about these celebrities. Because it's giving me a trouble trying to scroll down on this thing. It won't let me scroll down on this video. Hang on. It absolutely will not let me scroll down on this video. Hang on. Normally I can scroll down on these videos and it's not letting me. So anyways, Little Nas doing a pentagram, showing him on here. The satanic ritual, Globlin with upside down cross, the build with music, Madonna on a cross with a thing on. This is just going to show baby again on a cross mocking God, Kendrick Lamar. It's just showing them all pretty much mocking God on here. How satanic they really are. And wicked and evil. Yeah. So there you go. This right here is just showing it. It just won't let me scroll down to where you can see it. So I can post on it. It won't let me do it because of that. But yeah. Well, you know, this guy right here, he drinks blood and everything. The one with that had the thing. Let me try one more time to see if I can bring it up. It probably ain't gonna let me do it. I don't know how to get it to do it right. Like right here we go. Here we go. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna bring the screen share up.
Cross for the new album, Mocking God. Lil Nas X doing what he's doing, as you can see. ASAP Rocky inside of a pentagram with his crew. This is a satanic ritual. It's occultic. Tyler, the Creator, with the cross on his head. He's got blasphemous lyrics. This guy, he's filled with the devil in his music videos and 666. There's Madonna on a cross, mocking God. The baby, again, on a cross, mocking God, like Tupac. Kendrick Lamar, with the crucifix, mocking Jesus. And of course, Lil Dicky on a cross, mocking God too. You see, you could look at this with your natural eyes and say, oh, this is just them being cute, trying to have a shock factor. No, the Bible says there is a real spiritual war taking place. This is wicked, this is evil. The demons may seem all scary, but listen, they are afraid of the real Jesus Christ and his power. Jesus Christ is King, friend.
Amen. Yeah, there we go. It's like TikTok don't want you to YouTube and TikTok. Can you guys hear? Did you guys hear that? I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but Cricket Arrow, you want to come up, baby girl? Jinkies don't like talking about the conspiracy stuff, which I absolutely don't think is conspiracy. They want to make it look like it's a conspiracy, but in my opinion, it's absolutely not. This stuff is true. This stuff is going on. The little kids are victims in this. And yeah, this puts children at risk. Yeah. P-Hub has put using some pretty sick tactics lately back when everything shut down and kids had to stay home. They started pushing stepmother blank son, stepdaughters blank. That is crazy. Yeah, they're trying to push their pedophilia on people. They're trying to normalize it. And that's never going to happen. As long as we have God-fearing, they're going to fall. The devil knows he is a defeated soul. He knows that his time is limited. So he's going to do everything he can rotten in this world to take people. And what is the biggest way? Pushing. I mean, come on. It says in the book of Revelations that in the end of the time, it's going to be as in the book, as when Noah was, the days of Noah. And we all know that there was horrific things going on in those days with the Nephilim and all that. And I'm telling you right now, it's coming, you guys. This is all biblical. But when our country is being run by evil like this, and what are you to do? What are you to do when your country is, I mean, these celebrities, and a lot of kids still look up to these celebrities. They think Beyonce and Jay-Z is these great big singers and they're good influencers when they're the head warlock and witch. Like Beyonce's in a lawsuit right now with her drummer because her drummer claims that she did witchcraft on her while she played for her. So, yeah. What is your name on TikTok? Maybe we could follow you there. It's Amy Daisy on my TikTok. It's Amy Daisy. But I don't post videos like that on there. I post animal videos. A lot of animal videos that you see on here, they're much cuter on my TikTok because you can do more on TikTok than you can on YouTube. Hey Daisy, I just got home from work, so have missed some of your lives. You are on a very important subject right now. Everyone needs to know. Absolutely. Thank you, Cynthia. I'm going to let Sherry Springer come up here, the wildest woman on YouTube. What are you doing, Sherry? Sherry Very.
There you go. Hey,
Yeah, what are you doing, girly Sue?
I'm just listening to you guys, or
What do you
you,
think about this stuff I'm
and
talking
reading
about?
the chat.
Um,
I think this is one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard of.
it's horrific, ain't it?
It's unimaginable. It's
It's
unimaginable.
unimaginable, but it's
I
happening
mean,
every day.
I've been aware of trafficking a long time, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. We have to take, classes about just about everything. So,
Thank you,
but
Two Face Witches. I will.
I think the elite, these people, in my opinion, some of these people they have everything they want, any car, any house, go anywhere, do anything, and I think
They
they get off the track
they get
mentally about doing
crazy. They're
stuff that's
upset.
weird because they've already had everything else. So then they turn to
So they
something
got
weird to
sick.
do.
They
You know what I'm
they
saying?
turned sickos. They
They've
got.
got everything.
Well, you
They've
know that
got
movie.
everything
I
that they
don't think you
possibly can
probably
have. So
watched
they
it or and
start doing
y'all
weirdo
didn't, but
stuff.
I did watch it. It was called Hostel, the movie Hostel, and in that
Sicko.
movie, it shows these two young girls going to another country and getting kidnapped. And when they take them into this place, the place is set up for someone to kill them. And what it is these rich people pay good money to kill these young girls any way they want to. And this one girl, they hang her upside down, and the woman, gets underneath her and cuts her open and basks in her blood. And I always said to myself, that had to come from somewhere. That
Miss Daisy,
sickness is
you
happening
said
in real life.
rich.
And come to find
These
out, it
You
is
said these
in
rich
real life.
people. These rich people. That's how these people are getting rich. It's
But
by
it's our
doing this
children that
kind
they're
of
touching. Well, Yanni,
unimaginable,
you heard Yanni
sicko,
say that she woke up
weirdo.
at 2 years old in the bed with two men.
They should be
It's
thumped
unimaginable.
like a
Unimaginable
bug.
what these people do to little kids, little babies. Yanni said babies. What Yanni told us, if you go back and watch some of these videos that's being released on
She said
TikTok and
a few
stuff,
months old. She said some of the babies were just a few months old.
I know. And I watched a video the other day where this woman was a part of that. Um, she didn't really want to be a part of it, but she
Oh,
was there. I don't know if
hush,
but
baby.
she said that there was a
Hush.
breeder, as what Yanni talked about the breeders, as we know that the breeders they're bred only to give children that has no social security number, no identity. They've never been reported as their birth, so no one knows about them. And there was a breeder woman who was pregnant. Now, this is a trigger warning. So, anybody that can't handle this kind of stuff, you may want to leave now because it's going to get graphic. Very, very, very graphic. So, this is just a trigger warning to let you guys know. So, these satanic groups is in this auditorium and they're doing these chants and all this. So, they bring this pregnant breeder woman in there that's about 9 months pregnant, and she's not hypnotized because a lot of times they will hypnotize them and drug them. But when they sacrifice them, they do neither. So they fully aware of everything that goes on. They lay her down on the table and proceed in gutting her from her chest all the way down to her stomach. They take her newborn baby out of her stomach. Now, this is a trigger warning, guys. They cut it up and drink the blood of the baby in front of everyone. Then she said, now it's going to get worse, guys. It's going to get really worse. It's really, really bad. And she showed exactly where they stood and everything. Then she said that there was an audience there And she said they brought out, after they did that with the baby, they brought out 8 children from the ages of 10 and 11. And they were the prettiest baby little kids. She said they were so pretty, and they lined them up. And one of the main demonic priests came with a sword and proceeded into decapitating all 8 children's heads. And there was absolutely blood everywhere, all over the studio thing. Now, here's where it gets really worse. It's getting worse, guys. She said
Snuff
then
films.
the audience ran up and proceeded to start an orgy, a huge orgy in those children's blood. And that one, the main priest, seen that she was being bothered by that, and he brought one of the children's head up to her and made her bite that child's face. And she said it was the most demonic, horrific thing that she'd ever seen in her whole entire life. She said that they started doing orgies in the children's blood.
Yeah.
Tell me that that's not the most sickest, demonic pits of hell that these people could come from. The only demon possession from the very, very pits of hell would do something like these. These people are so demonic and so sick that they've lost their humanity. They've lost their humanism. They are worse.
They have no soul,
than
Miss
humans.
Daisy. They're devoid of soul.
It is a
Completely.
miracle that Yaney's alive.
Nobody could do that. Nobody could do that unless they're just completely soulless.
And this goes on every day. Every day. I mean, stuff like that, if that woman was telling the truth, which I feel like she was, is could you imagine? I would be praying to God. Like I would be running out of there. I would not, I mean, God has protection. I probably would have ran up there, put my arms around those children and screamed for Jesus to help us all. You know what I'm saying? I could not have stood there and let someone do such things. But evidently this woman was a part of all that. And people will actually sell their souls and be a part of that for money and fame. They sell their souls.
And then make a movie out of it.
Yeah.
Make a
A
movie
lot
out
of
of
people
it.
that have near death experiences say that when they go to hell, because a lot of them has, they say that the demons that they see in hell looks a lot like the demons that's on TV. And you know why? Because these people that make these demons on TV actually have demons like that in them. Yeah, eyes wide shut. They said that. Oh yeah, and allegedly Nicole Kidman's father was one of the head lead ring child pornography human traffickers in Australia, allegedly, and she played in that movie. Her and Tom Cruise, they're all in on it, you guys. Every one of them. They're sickos. All these people we have looked up to and watched their movies for these years, they are into this. Could you imagine how rotten to the core? Little animals have more respect for themselves than human beings. I mean, these people are not even human anymore. When you resort to something like that, you're not human. Yeah, I love Yaney. Me and her argue a lot. We argue, but I still love her. And everything that she has said is true. Everything has come out. The Eye of the Devil documentary on YouTube on worldwide child trafficking. Yeah. And Yaney was a victim of it. And it's taken effect on her. I told her the only way she's going to be able to heal is to get rid of that satanic Bible out of her house and repent and ask God for deliverance. Because I know that she puts it away, but it's still in her home, and you've got to cleanse your home from all things evil. And that thing being in her home is will bring nothing but sorrow and death upon her.
I've done that.
What, Miss Sherry?
Cleaned my house. Went threw
Mm-hmm.
like a gargoyle away. Uh, I don't know, just two or three
Tom
different
Cruise is a
things.
part of it too. He's
Two
a
or three different things that just didn't really seem like they needed to be here. So
She says always late. She says that she just wants it around for reference. But I've told her and I've warned her and I've warned her, please get rid of the Satanic Bible. Please. It's a Satanic Bible she has in her home. I told her to take it out and burn it. I told her it's not safe to have that in her home. I told her she needs deliverance because she still has nightmares and stuff. God can take all that away. Yeah. She's upset at me right now because I told her to get rid of the Satanic Bible. But it's only because I love her. I only tell her that because I love her and I want her to be happy the rest of her life. Yes, absolutely unapproachable light. Absolutely. Unapproachable life. Was you a mod? Did I make you a
why
mod
would
at
you
this
have a
time? Because
satanic
I
Bible?
accidentally deleted all my mods,
Why would you have
so
a
I'm not for
satanic
sure who
Bible?
all I had modded up. Hello, Yorkshire. I know I spell words wrong. No, you're fine. Let me see here. I can't hardly read my thing here. Nightmares are from trauma. I had them for years after I was abused. They never go away. Well, God can deliver you from that. He can. I promise He
You
can.
learn how to cope.
You was a mod. Let me go fix that.
You know what?
He
You
can help it
ask
anyway.
God to help you cope with it.
He will. But having that satanic Bible, it's not going to help. There's enough evil in this world to reference. Who needs the devil's Bible? She seems off to me. Ouija boards are very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Hello, Ivory. How are you doing? She said hi to you too, Sherry. I wouldn't have a satanic Bible in my house, in my hands. It's too evil. Yeah, or a Ouija board or tarot cards or anything that has anything. The devil can attach himself to those items, and you need to cleanse your house from them and get rid of them and get them out of your home because that is opening a doorway for people to come in and or for demons to come in and wreak havoc on your life. And if I didn't love Yanni, I wouldn't have told her that. Even though she got mad at me, um, I have to tell her. My abuser possessed last year. Hang on, wait. My abuser passed last year, and I haven't had a nightmare since. Oh, I'm sorry, Hash Brown. God will get you through abuse. Hello, Arkansas. That evil stuff opens up a door. It does. And I'm going to tell anybody I care about. I can't help it. You know, I have to tell you. You can open doors you can't close. Once open, it's huge spiritual battle to fight them out if your life of your life. That's right. Yes, it's dangerous to have spiritual dark items in your home. Yeah. So yeah, and that's what I try to warn her because
Makes great
Nanny
kindling.
has already been through enough in her lifetime. She don't
Makes
need to
great
go through it
kindling.
anymore. She needs to
I
have
found a
healing.
Ouija board thing after somebody moved out. I left it here
Did you
and
burn it?
I burned it in the fire pit.
Thank you, Ada. Good for you, Miss Sherry. Good for
I
you.
didn't
That's
buy
for
it.
me.
Somebody just moved off. You know how people move off and leave things. They left it, so I
Oh,
burned it.
did you cleanse your house after you did that?
I've done it. I've cleaned my house
Absolutely.
completely.
Yeah.
I don't
I
eat
would
deviled
too.
eggs.
Huh? Deviled egg. Sure, you crazy. Hello, Justice
I said
Jamie.
I don't even eat deviled eggs.
Crazy
No,
human
I'm kidding. I
beings
love deviled
have
eggs. I'm kidding. I'm
destroyed
kidding.
every species that have ever laid her hands on, from people, animals, the Lord, the ocean without her grass. You know, God makes everything. He made the human body with homeostasis. Homeostasis means he made everything even, everything at a equal level. Everything was perfect in the human body. What did we do? We brought things along that messed all that up. God didn't mess that up. We messed that up,
We're getting
including the
ready to
earth.
head into something that's really scary, and that's
Huh?
artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
To me, that scares me
To me,
because
that's demonic and it has no power over the Lord Jesus. God has all power over everything. And to me, that's almost part of the Antichrist. I do believe that the Antichrist and technology is going to run hand in hand together. They're going to work together. We're talking about this, everyone. Much, thank you. But yeah, um, God made the human body in homeostasis as he did Earth. It's not his fault that we came along and messed everything up, that we brought hormones into our diets, that we brought
that's why young
alcohol and
girls are
cigarettes
starting their period
and
earlier. Did you know that?
uh,
That's why young girls are starting their period earlier. It's because of the estrogen in their body overload uh,
well,
in the
not just
foods we
that,
eat,
hormones in our food is
in the
causing
foods
the
we eat.
polycystic ovarian syndrome and diabetes. It messes up your homeostasis when you don't eat what God gave us to eat and do what God told us and respect our earth that God gave us. Then yeah, it's going to fall apart and things are going to happen. It's not God's fault. We were born in sin. Sin is destroying our earth. And yeah, it's everything. Everything. There's
I'm
hormones,
not blaming God. Sometimes
preservatives, there's cancer causing. I'm going to warn you guys right now, as a nurse, do not use Roundup. Be very, very, very careful when it comes to weed killer and stuff like that. So many cancers is linked to that. And when I go into Walmart and I go through that section, I hold my breath. I will not inhale it. My body's very sensitive to it and I will not inhale that. So I'll hold my breath when I go through that weed killer section
I've
because
used it. I've used it 1,000 times in the past,
well, I've had patients that's
like
worked on the road
Roundup.
commission, that has had blood cancers and stuff. It causes a lot of cancer. Hey, Jay, let me give you a wrench back. I accidentally forgot or hit the wrong button and accidentally
Jay,
deleted
when are you
all
going to
my
go up to
moderators.
30 cents?
Huh?
I asked Jay when he was going to go up to 30
30
cents.
cents. I just gave your wrench back to you, Jay. Sorry
Inflation.
about that. But yeah. Um, but everything is biblical. Everything is starting to happen is biblical, even down to these celebrities and then being satanic and Balenciaga. I mean, people are literally burning their bags and their purses and stuff's like worth. Some of them are like Louis Vuitton, worth thousands of dollars in shoes and clothes and everything. So I wanted to bring awareness to this today. I wanted to let you guys know. I will be finding more on these sickos in Hollywood. I probably will get flagged on this video, but I don't care. People need to know the truth. Our children need to be saved. There's too many children going missing. Um, There's too many children that's fall a victim to this. And I hope none of our children that we talk about on here has ever become a victim of human trafficking. And that's my fear. Um,
Just watch your kids. Watch your kids.
if you see
Do what
something,
my
say
mother did when
something.
I wanted to go spend the night with somebody. She'd just turn it around. She'd say, Sherry, why don't you invite them over here?
Yeah. Don't let your kids just go to anybody's
That
house.
way she could keep an eye on us. You know what
But
I
I,
mean?
yeah. Well, you never know about their uncles, cousins,
We were
grandparents,
warned of that too, Miss
brothers.
Daisy. We were
Yeah.
warned which uncles to stay away from and all that kind of
Well,
stuff.
I was taken by my first cousin that I lived beside of and was around all the time. But one day he decided he wanted to mess with a 5-year old, you know?
Yeah.
So I learned quickly to stay away from him after that. I avoided him like the plague. Never went
We
back
pull up
around.
next to we pull up next to a car and my mother would say, don't look at that man. Don't
Didn't
look at him.
know devil
And we were like,
eggs
why?
were.
Why?
That
And you
was
know what
Sherry's
you
little
know what she
joke.
said? She said,
Dream.
because it might make him think you want something. I thought, well,
Uh,
but we didn't look at any guys.
Never is it a
That's
child's
my
fault
sister.
because
She
of a
said, don't you
sicko.
dare look him in the eyes or anybody, any man for that matter.
It's heartbreaking, but I think Summer has been trafficked. You never know. Someone might could have stole her and took her and trafficked her. You never know. Hang on just a second, y'all. I'm getting a message. Uh, Someone messaged me. Y'all, I'm blind as a bat. I'm getting where I can't see at all. Hang on just a second. Oh, wait a minute.
What are you doing, Miss Daisy?
Hang on. I was texting my daughter. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, you never know. You never know. Two artificial intelligent robots is killed 29 people in China. Miss Daisy, you're right. He did us equal. He did make us equal. We were not
You
meant
can
to be
program them to do
meat.
anything. They already on
Right.
the Korean
Hang
network.
on just 1 second. I'll be right back, Sherry. Okay. I got to make a phone
Okay,
call.
on the Korean network, they already use artificial intelligence to deliver the news. All they do is excuse me, program it into the artificial intelligence robot, humanoid, whatever you want to call it. And they just sit there at the anchor's desk and just their facial expressions and everything. It's, it's freaky weird. Freaky weird to think they're made of what, latex or something, but they move and act and blink their eyes and form their words, and it's really strange. So anyway, my problem is that they'll program them to do evil things. Program one to rob a bank, program one to kidnap a child, program one to blow up this or whatever. That's my problem. Is I have to look at both sides of it, the good side and the bad side. But unfortunately, I look at more at the bad side. I think sometimes we've out technologied. There's no such word, but we've out technologed. We've out teched ourselves is what we've done. You know, so much so that
Oh, yeah.
so many robotics are used now, like in the
Oh, did you see the one?
car
I've got a video
industries,
where they got robotic
surgeries.
dogs now
They
with
use
guns
it in
on the end of
surgery,
the thing. Um,
robotic stuff in surgery.
and
Uh, you
you
know,
guys, I'm still talking with Don, and he's still kind of brokenhearted about Summer, and he still wants the truth to come out about Summer. Someone may have come up on that hill and took Summer. We never know. We never know. I pray that these babies weren't a part of any kind of human trafficking, but we never know um, what happened to these babies. Not until they're found will we ever find out what happened to these
We're
babies.
omnivores. We eat plants and we eat
I'm
meat.
gonna watch YouTube documentary, and it's called Eye of the Devil, and it's about child trafficking. Miss Daisy, watch this, trigger warning. People are so evil. Yeah, there's actually people out here that is fighting every day for human trafficked children. Um, I don't know whether or not the foster system is involved. There's speculation out there that the foster system is involved in the human trafficking. There's so many thousands of little children that's being gone missing in the system. Um, so I don't know. That's just rumored, but you never know. Well, my opinion on what happened to Summer haven't changed, but that's my opinion. But no, it's okay. You're in. Every one of
I
us
don't
has an
understand
opinion when it comes
why
to that.
H was so torn up. Why was he so upset and
I
rattled
think H knows
and
something.
withdrew?
I do.
He saw something. I don't care. I don't care. He saw
I think
something.
you did too, Miss Sherry. I
He saw
really do.
something that really shook him to the core.
Yeah, he's been affected really bad by something. I honestly do believe that. But
Yeah.
only go ahead, Sherry.
I'm sorry.
Go
Either
ahead.
he witnessed something, or he
Me
accidentally
too,
did
Cynthia.
something, or he saw somebody accidentally do something, or you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
witnessed something.
yeah.
He knows something, and I
Yeah,
think
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I
I think he
think
ought to
there's something
talk.
more to these Idaho 4 murders. I think there's something more sinister going on with that. I just don't think one person could have done that by themselves. That's
What you're
just my
talking
opinion.
about, Idaho?
Yeah, the Idaho sorority murders. I
Yes.
think there's something a little more sinister going on in that too.
Well, it's kind of strange for him to say, "Has anyone else been arrested?"
Yeah, and
That was
if
kind of
you look at that
that was
man's eyes,
that
he
was an
is
odd
like a
question.
soulless person. He looks like he doesn't. There's certain people you can look at and they have nothing there. There's nothing there. There's no emotions behind those eyes. And when
Dead
I look at
eyes.
his eyes, I see the dead eyes.
Dead
You're
eyes.
right, Miss Sherry. And I think there's more to that. Let's see what Beautiful Sunflower said. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Amen.
It's true.
Amen. Absolutely. I just feel like that, I don't know, the same way I felt with Kylie Rodney's case. There's just something more sinister going
There's
on.
something fishy going about wrong about that whole thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, the overkill, even if they were a, if he is a psychotic serial killer, there was a lot of rage involved in that case. A whole lot of rage. I mean, didn't he almost like decapitate that one boy's head? Am I wrong about that?
Almost.
Yeah. I'll tell you why Sympathy Mills, the
He also sexually assaulted one of
Black
the
Lives Matter group, were coming to
girls with a
Rockville.
knife.
There was a group that were opposed to Black Lives Matters. I believe they were the ones in the woods. Are you talking about the ones that Jody Sue was talking about? Like Jody Sue was talking about something. I mean, there's a little truth to every lie. Even though Jody Sue may be a fibber and tell some lies, there's always a little truth mixed into some of those lies in every scenario.
I
When
call it
people
a thread of truth. You're right.
exactly, but there's always a little bit of truth to lies like that. And I believe some of the things Jody Sue was telling were maybe the truth. I don't know. I think she knows more. That's just my opinion, but who knows? He's a incel. I don't know what that means.
What?
Absolutely. Condolences and prayers to the Idaho families through the difficult times. Rest in glory. We need to hang on to Jesus. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, I do believe you're right. Yeah. The thing is that when there's overly kill like that, there's something more going on. And I just felt like that's why I never got involved in that case, because I felt like there was always something more going on. I got all tore up, like, y'all seen. I got all tore up about Kylie Rodney's case. And, I think I know what I thought I seen. And that's why, I mean,
You may have.
you
You
see it
may
in
have,
the backseat
like
of
I
that
told
car
you,
that
they
there was
have
other
private
people in there.
cremations. They have private
You don't
cremations.
know,
You don't have to have a
Cynthia.
crowd there just to
We
cremate
won't
somebody
stop
and the
until Summer
ashes.
Utah Wells gets justice. We love Summer and family. Absolutely. That's exactly right. And that's something that I promised Dawn, that we will keep her, keep um, Little Summer and Monkey's case going out here until there is some justice, until they are brought home, until we do find out exactly what happened to them. Um, I'm going to keep their little faces out here and keep it going. Um, Robin Lane, sorry, I'm folding clothes and doing. It's a fact there was a group organization that was opposed to Black Lives Matter. There is a video of that day where the Black Lives Matter was in Rogersville. I haven't never heard that one before, Rocky Mountain. And I live in this area. I hadn't heard nothing about that, but I live close to Knoxville too, so I don't know. Let's see. Yes, I wonder if that Kaylee girl turned Brian down because they said she was attacked more brutally.
Yes.
You
Yes.
never know. Did you see CSO's
It's too
post about
sickening to
Brian
talk about.
K? Uh, I didn't, Frankie. I didn't. Something about Andrew H. Yeah, yeah. Jeff Bobo interviewed them on that day in Rogersville. Okay, I have to look into that. That's something. Christine goes way. I mean, Christine goes deep down that rabbit hole. I mean, you all know she is so determined on trying to find Summer. She's like
Yes, and she's good at
all
it
into
too.
that.
She's very good at it.
Yeah, she is. She got, well, last time I looked, she had 60,000 views on her video, which is awesome.
It was.
I live in Park County
That
and
was an
I
awesome
ain't heard
video.
anything about that either. Yeah, I haven't heard nothing, but now that was that was 2 years ago almost. So I saw Dateline in 2020 last night about Idaho. See, I'm starting to look into it a bit. One thing I can say that I'm proud of JRL about is when they let Richard Allen, the guy that allegedly killed the Delphi girls, out of his van, that JRL yelled child murderer, because he needed to hear that. He needed to hear what he is after what, and it's almost like he was in a satanic cult as well, because they said that he positioned those girls' body in like a religious way, and it just don't make sense. And they think maybe he had a little help as well, because there were two girls, and I don't know if one of them tried to get away or what, but they said that they were brutally
Will you
murdered.
excuse me a minute, please, Miss Daisy?
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
You're welcome, Miss Sherry. But these cases has been on my heart, along with the rabbit hole stuff, the conspiracy stuff. We need to keep it out here. We need to bring awareness. It's coming out more and more. You're seeing it more on Instagram. You're seeing it more on not YouTube, but you're seeing it on TikTok. It's coming out more and more. We're probably not going to see it on Facebook. I'm lucky that they've not took the videos that I have posted down on Facebook, but eventually I think they will. But the people out here needs to know about what's going on. They need to know what's happening with our children in this world, not just our country, but the whole world's children. And all we can do is pray. And I do that. I pray, Lord, please, you see all. You know all. You see, please, please be with these children. Please keep them protected. Please don't let them die alone. Please just save them. Bring awareness to this. Let us all open our eyes and turn away and stop supporting these people. Stop letting these people run our countries. I know a lot of this is biblical, but through prayers, I feel like all things are possible. And these people are being exposed more and more. And the more people that expose them, the more people will stop buying their albums, listening to their music, letting their children watch their TV stuff, watching their movies. I'm absolutely don't want to watch any movies at all because I don't want to support any of these sickos out here. So therefore, I don't watch any movies at all.
I watch the news, I watch the weather, but I used to watch stuff. Sometimes I watch an old movie that hasn't been on for a long time. Stuff like that.
I can't
But
see.
no, I don't watch this
Blind as a
trash.
bat.
I don't watch this trash. Well, I call it trash.
Could have been.
I guess I
Oh.
shouldn't be so harsh with my words, but
Oh no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
I
So
mean,
I
you
just
might as
couldn't-
well look at everybody's boobies hanging out and everything anyway. What difference
Yeah,
does it make? Kids are seeing it too.
yeah. I can't believe that some parents do that. I cannot believe that they let their children watch stuff like that. I wouldn't do it. I even my daughters, and they're grown. If there's something that comes on inappropriate on my TV, I tell them to turn their heads. I won't let them watch it. Hey Ronald, what's up? Welcome Ronald. One spot of blood on a bed with blood and something strange. Did that happen with the Idaho 4? What did that spot about? See, I'm not really familiar with the Idaho 4. I would like to find out more about it. What does
When
every movie have to
when they
have?
loaded the mattresses, you could see the
Exactly.
blood stains
Exactly. Always late. There always
through the
has to
net.
be
They
that
had like
in
a
one movie or
thin
another.
netting, like
That's because they're pushing their
paper
agenda
cloth,
on it.
like nurses and stuff wear.
If you want to do your thing, that's just fine. You want to go out here and lay down with 50 million thousand people and do your thing. That's you. Okay. But don't come to my children and try to show my children that stuff. Don't try to push that on me and don't try to push that on my children. Do your thing if you want to do it. It's your life. You have to answer to God at the end of your life. But don't try to mess up my children's life and don't try to mess up my children's mind. And don't mess with anybody else's children as well. Why does every movie have to have sex? Yeah, exactly. If
Did you
you
get
were
that?
a mod
You
daisy,
better get that. That's a daisy-dism right there.
hang on.
A daisy-dism.
Let her know she
Don't
accidentally deleted.
mess with anybody's
Oh yeah.
kids.
If anybody comes in here that was my mod, which I think I got most of them, let me know because I accidentally deleted everybody on my mod list. And that was an accident. I went to delete one and I ended up deleting everybody. But
She can't help it,
if you
y'all.
watch Dateline 2020 from last year, it's pretty
Bless her heart.
well. Yeah. So there is some news broadcasts that come out and talk about it. Like The one on Fox News, I think it's Tucker. He tells a lot about what's really been going on. He don't play around with the truth. He really does. So yeah. Um, but I'm going to be bringing it to you guys. I'm sorry, it's coming. We're going to talk about this. This is something that needs to come out, and we're going to talk more and more about the human trafficking and all the crazy stuff that they're doing in this world. For sure. I would like to talk about other cases as well as Summerwell's, too. But I did want to bring this one out today. I may come on a little bit later on tonight, and also, will we'll ever get the truth about Kylie? Oh no, we'll never get the truth about Kylie. I think. Did you guys notice that when Jared from AWP released the truck driver's interview there, LH broke loose on AWP, and they never released the other video as well that they promised that they would release, but they didn't.
Yes, they said they had. We only saw 10%, is what Nick said, and there was 90% more to see.
Yeah.
That was his exact words.
And I think it's because there were other people on that other side of that thing. I
Maybe
really
under
do.
pressure,
Yes.
Miss Daisy.
Yeah. Yeah, he does need to go to jail for what he did too. But yeah, they never released it. But guys, I only wanted to come on here for a limited time and talk about this. I'll be back later on tonight. We may talk about summer again. I don't know if Don will come back in our chat or not, but hopefully he will come back, and maybe we can ask him some questions in chat. So I will try to come on a little later on. I'm going to go ahead and end this live for now, and I'll be on a little bit later on this evening. Sherry, are you going to join us?
I am going to try to stay up as late as I can.
Okay. Well, it will be around 8-ish or 9 o'clock when I come back on. I just wanted to bring some life to this. So
I'll be up.
All right. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and let everybody go for today. And
Bye, you guys. I love you.
We'll talk about summer tonight. I love you guys. You all take care. Have a good evening. Including your family. And me and Sherry's going to rest up a bit. We'll be back this evening. Talk about summer and maybe summer daddy in the chat. I don't know.
And enjoy your family. Enjoy your family together time.
Absolutely. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. And I'll leave you with some more photos of these kids. Justice for all these kids. We are foreign family and trafficking. So, love you guys. You guys take care. Good day, good evening. See ya. Good night, everybody.